We aim to end dog homelessness through fundraising crypto token by leveraging cryptocurrency markets to financially fund and support the well-being of homeless dogs around the world. 1. Introduction. There are over 800 million dogs around the world. About 50% of them, i.e., nearly 400 million, are homeless. Homeless dogs, also known as street or stray dogs, do not live long. They experience high incidences of injury and disease, and their lives are much shorter than those of home, pet dogs. A street dog does not receive daily food and water from a specific household and normally do not have safe shelter, and their behavior is not controlled by a specific household or community. Majority of the world's street dogs live in low and middle income, poorer countries, and only a small population. And in poorer countries nearly none of these dogs are vaccinated and lack basic care. Unfortunately, over 70% of puppies born to street dogs die before they are a year old. Recent research indicates that many of these street dogs are claimed or owned by homeless people or specific households, but they cause multiple problems for the communities. There are relatively fewer street dogs in high-income countries, but many public and private places which provide shelter, food, and basic veterinary care. Communities where the street dogs live may badly be affected by street dogs in the form of dog bites, rabies and other diseases, and nuisance of people, domestic animals, and wildlife. There have been many programs, especially in the high-income countries, in the past few decades, to manage street dogs, but they often lead to short-term and non-sustainable results. 2. Vision, mission and objectives. 2.1. Vision. We desire to end the dog homelessness around the world and change the current world statistics of 40% homeless dogs to below 25% by 2030 and then to below 10% by 2040. 2.2. Mission. DogCoin seeks to develop and maintain a worldwide, consolidated and focused financial and expertise-driven support platform to help and financially support and track direct care efforts and provide and direct tools and expertise in support of those efforts with aim for a long-term, sustainable, and collaborative solutions. 2.3. Objectives. You can't change a dog's past, but you can rewrite the future. Agnes Karas. While leveraging the cryptocurrency markets, DogCoin has the means and infrastructure to attract and generate financial capabilities to fast-track and financially support the local, regional, and international efforts around the world with real and fact-based roadmap to help achieve our goals as it has said in this white paper, and our detailed methodology document. Our token, i.e. DogCoin, including but not limited to the overall project, token, website, https://dogcoingo.com/, smart contracts, and any apps, as presented in detail in this conceptual whitepaper and the methodology document, is not a licensed, unlicensed, or exempted financial or payment service of any kind and in any jurisdiction. We would like to make this clear to our community, and for those who still have feeling or animal rights as a human being, that the recent years' development of tens of meme coins or some other organizational efforts, with majorities who have launched their tokens and claim to have their main mission for the well-being of street dogs, have failed to fulfill their promises. This is something that we pledge to achieve in our initial 5-year plan with focus on improving the well-being of street dogs in poorer countries, mainly in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, and a yearly progress of 6%. And the extended plan spans over nearly 20 years to 2040, by which we aim to reduce dog homelessness around the world to below 10%. Through different case studies, conducted and/or collated by our expert team members from around the world, and, after several approaches to many societies across the Middle East, Far East and Southern Africa, unfortunately we discovered that street dogs have never experienced a usual life and even in some cases have been collected across the cities and then killed by the authorities. A sad solution which is still widely practiced around the world as a measure to control the street dogs population. Our objectives are to collect and collate data, provide and/or direct technical and expert supports and training, and allow sharing of data worldwide with feasible solutions to help address the well-being of street dogs gradually. It is also aimed to educate people, shift their fear from the street dogs to caring and allow the dog coin go to streamline earning to financially support these efforts in a phase approach starting with 10% in the first 2 years, while the organization is being formed, developed, and established, and then 20% in the following 7 years and finally 30% thereafter.